Hello, Gary Hernandez here, and welcome to Cane Self-Defense with Master Gary Hernandez. In this video, I'm going to use this new cane that I picked up that I showed you guys the other day. This is the Twisted Hickory cane. I'm going to work on using this crook, this style crook, for enclosed self-defense with a couple techniques. Give a little run through. Give me a hand, as Mr. Bob. Everybody knows Mr. Bob. All right. Now, if you happen to have your cane and you like to carry it, or you happen to hike it up and you have it into probably just about a foot lower and you want to use it for enclosed striking, this one here has a pretty good luxury of being able to do a couple of things. As I was talking about, I do like the way this curves. It does allow for a nice pull down and movement of the body without slipping out, and I was pretty surprised about that. And I'm going to utilize the palm part for what I like to do, push-aways and strikes, as well as each end I can hammer with. So if I have an individual, first thing I'll do, let's say he goes to throw a punch, and I'm going to go easily so I don't hurt you, but he goes to throw a haymaker with that, I can catch him with a nice strike into the armpit. You okay? I don't want to go too hard. If he goes on this side, same thing, I can strike into that armpit. I don't want to hit him too hard, but let's say he's coming a little bit slower. As I strike that, and I'm just kind of giving it a little bit of push. As he starts to swing, I move and strike into that. That's going to back him up enough, and then if I want to, I can follow into a more of a longer reach. So that allows me. He starts to throw a straight. Let's go on this side so they can kind of see this one. Again, I want to use everything close with this particular cane. He goes to throw a straight punch. As I redirect it, I can fire that right into his throat. And again, it's just a quick, simple. He throws that punch right there into that throat and strike. If I wanted to, as he throws that punch, I could go right into the face and kind of just catch whatever I want. Another good thing is if he happens to grabs me with two hands. Now, there's endless possibilities here. Obviously, I can strike him anywhere I want, but let's say I don't want to cause too much damage. I can put this right here and simply, you okay? Sorry about that. Sorry. I know that didn't feel good. I can push him right off me. So when he grabs, and I went a little harder on that because I didn't really tell Mr. Bob was going to go kind of hard. I wanted to kind of get the reaction out of him, which it worked. Thank you. Because I wanted to see how well this worked. What I did was, we're going to go a little bit closer. Again, I can smash him in the face. But if I want to get him off me, I can bring this up. It hooks really nice here. And all I did was a two maneuver situation. As I pull this way, I can step. That's going to allow me to get away from him. So hold on. From here, I simply come up. I'm not hitting him in the throat. I'm putting it right here on his neck. And it fits perfectly. Because look at this. I can move him around so it fits perfectly. So what I'm going to do is simply that. Grab, he's so going to get back at me one day. Another good thing for it is, yes, I could come in and manipulate the joints, pull down and go into a strike. I can pull on the wrist area and then strike into the face. I'll slow that one down. And because he has two hands, he's not punching me yet. If he draws back to hit me, then I go into the face. But if he's got a hold of me here and I'm wanting to get him off me, now when you pull down here, you can lock that arm and you can do a lot. But on the wrist, I'm going to pull this wrist downward, and from here I can shoot straight in and push him off me. Yeah, you have a strike and you have a push. So if you're working with somebody, first thing I want you to do for safety is put it right around their armpit area and push them. And that's a push. This is kind of a head. Mr. Bob's saving up for this one video he wants to do where I'm going to be the Uki, and we probably won't see me for a few weeks after that. So when he grabs on, because I do like the design of this, I can hook here and I can pull that way, and he stays on there pretty good. And again, this is the cane I was showcasing the other day, but I'm messing with it, and I really do like the configuration of this crook. Now, besides that, now I had some people who say they're a little bit worried, is this top part going to separate if I hit super hard. There probably is a good strong possibility that could happen. But if I nail somebody 1 or 2 times before it separates, then it's going to definitely take care of itself and help me out. Now when he grabs, just go ahead and grab it 2 again. I can also hook that back of that leg and pull. So it does pull pretty well, and it doesn't seem to be loosening up as I'm pulling. So, but again, from here he grabs. So remember, you can strike. Now even here, I can strike him in the back of the head. I can hammer in. I can come around, hook that neck, and I want you to see just how well I can hook that neck. He's maybe yelling at me or something. I come around like that. And see how much of his neck I got and how much I can pull? I can come here, see how much is basically hooked around his neck. How much around that neck you feel?
You got it. I mean, it's not going to slip.
I've got it. So from here, I can pull. I can also pull downward from that and get away.
Probably got a lock one too.
Yeah, right here I would have a lock, because then I can go into a takedown. So, you okay? Should have told you I was going to take you down.
Yeah, you should. I'm all right.
Sorry, we're kicking the tires on this cane. But again, thank you, Bob. I wanted just to kind of show you some of the things that this cane will hold up to. When it comes to pushing, hooking, it works extremely well. Striking straight in, it works very well. Again, on the hammering, I've hit the bag pretty good, but I haven't had a chance to really bust into it. I'm sure after several solid hits, it's probably going to do something to this. But you have to look at a cane, when you're buying a cane, and remember, I'm going to start showcasing canes that aren't a lot of money, because a lot of people have been talking to me, they can't afford expensive canes. Well, we're going to talk about that. That's what this cane channel is kind of help everybody. And I'm starting to look at different companies, stuff like that, and see, you know, maybe some of them will let me showcase some of their canes. But one of the things about this one is, like I said, it's a nice looking cane. This was $65. You have to think about this. How much are you planning on getting into a situation where you have to defend yourself? Nobody knows. You could walk around 10 years and hopefully nothing happens. But if you get attacked one time and you go to any kind of cane technique, whatever you're going to do, and even if you break this cane over somebody and you get away from them, you broke the cane, you got away from them, guess what? Now you can get another cane because it saved your life. So it just depends on the individuals and what you're looking to get. But I'm going to start seeing how well a lot of these different canes work for everybody. Well, at least for me, and then you can judge for yourself and kind of give you an idea of what you can do with them. So hopefully this tip helps. Gary Hernandez, thank you, and I will see you guys very soon.